Yo, what is going on, Cowboy fans? It is Monday morning. I'm just leaving the gym, heading to work. Got a good workout in this morning. Watched some football yesterday. Watched my Dallas Cowboys play. And they are 2-0 to start the year. A big win last week against the New York Football Giants, in which they looked efficient. Dak Prescott finished with a perfect passer rating. Got everybody involved. I don't think Zeke had a huge role, but then again, we didn't really need it. And then this week playing Washington, another division rival. Once again, looked extremely efficient offensively. Defensively, gave up a little more yards than I would like. A couple of big plays they gave up, which wasn't a great thing. But in the end, it still looked impressive in their win. The offense, once again, looked efficient, effective. Zeke had over 100 yards rushing. Dak had 80-something yards rushing, 269 yards passing. 3 touchdowns and 1 pick. Pick was a little behind the receiver. Receiver did get 2 hands on it, so I always say that if you get 2 hands on it, you got to catch the ball. Dak didn't do him any favors in that part, but nonetheless, they looked impressive against the Redskins. So, which brings me to the point of this video. I seen immediately following the game, I seen an article on Yahoo which is saying pay. Actually, I think it popped up while I was watching my DirecTV. It was like pay Dak Prescott or pay the man or something to that effect. And my you guys already know, if you watch my videos, you know how I feel about Dak. I don't think he's a terrible quarterback. I think he's an average quarterback. And then yesterday as well, some news reporters asked Josh Norman what he thought about Dak Prescott. And they kind of twisted what he said. I'm not a big Josh Norman fan. I actually think he's one of the most overrated players in NFL history. But I think there's some truth to what he said. And I'm not here to shit on Dak at all. I'm just giving you what I think and what I feel in my heart. Yeah, he looked really good in the first 2 games. I don't think he did anything that he wasn't in any situations where he had to improvise and make huge plays. Everything is pretty much set up for him. He's got a new offense. He's running the Kellen Moore offense. But what Josh Norman said is that he's just sitting in the pocket and making his reads. He's going through his first 3 progressions, and he's coming back to the that's how much time he has in the pocket because the offensive line is so good. And my argument is you could pretty much throw anybody back there. And like I said, I don't want to shit on, if you can put pretty much any average quarterback back there and he's going to make those same throws. He's not doing anything out of the ordinary. He's just hitting the open guy, and there are a lot of guys open. So we've played 2 terrible teams in the Redskins and the Giants. And we have another one this week against the Dolphins, where I think, once again, I think Dak will look really efficient. He'll do great against a terrible Dolphins team. And I think the week after that, we have New Orleans. Drew Brees is now gone for 6 to 8 weeks with thumb surgery, so we should have no problem starting the season 5-0 before we play Aaron Rodgers in Green Bay, where I think will be a little more of a challenge. I think we should still probably win that, but we'll see what happens. I think I would still like to see Dak have to perform when we're behind, and that's where I think that's where I'm at right now with paying Dak. Do I think he should get paid? Of course I think he should get paid. Do I think it should be during the middle of the season? I don't. I think they should wait. I don't think there's any rush to pay Dak Prescott. I think you could honestly wait until the season's over with, see how he does. I made a comment on Reddit yesterday. Man, those guys in that Cowboys forum hate me. Whatever. Let him play out the season. Let's see what he does. Can we get to the NFC Championship game? I think the bar should be set there at the NFC Championship game. If he can get to the NFC Championship game, then we should pay him market value. And I understand it takes 11 guys, but welcome to the NFL. The way it works is if you win, your quarterback gets all the glory, and if you lose, your quarterback gets all the shame and all the hate. So let the bar be the NFC Championship game. If he gets there, pay the man market value. If he gets us to the Super Bowl, regardless if he wins or loses, pay more than market value. If he wins the Super Bowl, make him the highest paid quarterback in the league. If we get bounced and don't make the NFC Championship game, pay him less. So people are like, but what if we don't get there and then somebody offers him more and he walks? Okay, fine, so be it. Build a team around him. I would rather pay Andy Dalton $20 million than pay Dak Prescott $35 million a year if the result is going to be the same. If we can put Andy Dalton back there for $20 million and save $15 million a year, and all he has to do is go through his first, if he has time to go through his first 3 progressions, I think we'll be fine. You can build a solid defense, the best defense in the league, and be competitive if Dak Prescott can't get us to the next level. That's where I stand on that. I would let him, and I think I like to think that's what Jerry's doing. I think he's gonna ride it out as long as he can. Obviously, Jerry's a businessman, and I'm not saying he wants Dak to fail. Obviously, he wants Dak to win because that essentially brings him more money. However, any kind of dirt or any negative tick marks he can get, that's just leverage he can use for negotiating. So I think I would like to think he's thinking like I am. Hey, we beat 2 bottom 5 teams in the league and he's look good. How does he do against the top teams? We got New England this year. Let's see how he looks against New England. Can he perform well against New England? Let's see. And that's where I'm at with that. I still think that I think he's better than he was last year. I will give you that. He looks better in the pocket than he did last year. You can attribute that to Kellen Moore's offense. I like Kellen Moore's offense. He's got some. He's got some trickiness to him. A couple of the plays we ran that I've never seen before, and I like it. He's got more weapons this year. He's got Randall Cobb. Michael Gallup is going to be a monster, and Amari Cooper. I will say I think I love Jason Witten. He's an all-time great, but I think Blake Jarwin has much more upside. But that's just me. But he's got tons and tons and tons of weapons, so we need to make the most of it. Like I said, there's no reason we shouldn't start this season 5-0. We have I can't think of anybody in the NFC besides maybe the Rams who will give us a run right now. Philadelphia is injured. I mean, they're beat up bad. And they almost won last night. Carson Wentz gutted it out and almost came back with it. He actually impressed me yesterday. And I'm not a big Carson Wentz guy, but he looked pretty good yesterday, considering the fact that his top 3 receivers were injured. So, and he doesn't really have a run game, but that's where I'm at with that. So, Dak Prescott, pay the man, yes. Wait, yes. Let the season unfold. Let's see what happens. Set the bar, the NFC Championship game. There's no reason with the talent that we have that we can't make it to the NFC Championship game. If we can make it, pay the man. If we don't make it, pay him less. Let him walk. I know you guys don't want to hear that, but pay him less. If you can't make it to the NFC Championship game, if we're going to get bounced out of the playoffs, Green Bay or New Orleans or wherever, I mean, put the Red Rocket Andy Dalton back there. I mean, it'd be kind of awkward having 2 redhead quarterbacks, but put him back there, sign Cap, do something. But that's my video. I know I haven't made a video in a long time. I plan on making more, so subscribe, like, comment. I know you guys are going to hate everything I say. That's fine. I'm no use to no stranger to going against the grain, so it's whatever, man. Hate me, love me, I don't care. But like this video. I'll talk to you guys later. Out.